2,000 families, and as you know, Gazan families are very big. 2,000 families, 2,200, have been wiped out, every member of the family. 5,000 families, only one person survived. And then these people come to Harvard after doing their stint in the army, and they complain they're being shunned. Shunned? You're lucky you're not shot. E-V-E-R-Y. Every member of that army is complicit in genocide. When IDF soldiers come after their stint in the army to Harvard campus, they ought to be shunned. You ought not to be inclusive of child killers.
Any member of the campus community has a right to shun any other member of the campus community, but I strongly advocate that they not do it. I look at a university in particular as a place of education where we try to surmount the limitations and the transgressions that have marked and marred our lives in the past, and use education and persuasion and humanity and love and compassion and empathy.
You a different kind of brother than I am. I don't have to make you like me. You the kind of brother who have courage, intellect, unbelievable commitment to truth, and believes in shunning. I'm a different kind of brother. Shunning people who are connected with killing babies.
I don't believe in shunning as if it were a political principle. It's a visceral reaction.
Yeah,
and I thought, in most contexts, Norman is against canceling, is against shunning.
Totally.
Yeah, so you have a war crimes exception to all of your free speech.
I do.
No, but
I said that 2 hours ago.
no,
I have a war
You're
crime.
right. You're absolutely right. You're right, and it's understandable. It's just not justifiable.
I've told this story many times, and people will forgive me for repeating myself. So in 1979, my mother was testified in a trial in Düsseldorf, West Germany, as it was called back then, for the guards from Majdanek concentration camp. And my mother was astonished. They were allowed to freely walk in the courtroom. She assumed when she was invited that they would be in some way incarcerated, but they just moved around freely. And she knew the guards. She knew the guards. And then one night, as we were walking out of the courthouse, after she gave her testimony, who should be walking right to my right? Well, my mother was to my left. The person who was reputedly the most murderous of the guards. She went by the name of Birgitta. And she walked, I didn't know what to do. She was hugging my shoulder like Nadine here, the guard, and Cornel here. I didn't know what to do. And she walked around 100 feet down, and I turned to my mother and I said, "Do you know who that is?" My mother squinted, and then her eyes like a doe in the headlights. "Birgitta?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said to her, "What do you want me to do?" And she raised her finger. She said, "Get her! Get her! Get her! They think we're sheep! Get her!" And now you're talking to me about being inclusive? being pluralistic. It doesn't register for me. It's not real life. It's not real human beings. It's not immoral, it's amoral. It's like human beings who, in the course of intellectual discourse or abstract principle, lose sight of what's happening. 2,000 families, and as you know, Gazan families are very big. 2,000 families, 2,200, have been wiped out, every member of the family. 5,000 families, only one person survived. And then these people come to Harvard after doing their stint in the army, and they complain they're being shunned. Shunned? You're lucky you're not shot. My mother said, get her, get her. And my mother wanted me to kill her. No question in my mind about that. At that moment, she wanted me to kill her.
So the question for you is, what did you do? Did you hunt the cat down and beat him down the way your mother wanted you to do? Or did you just keep on walking? So if my mother was walking with me down the street, and I saw the mother uncle who would do that, I'm like my grandfather. I want to throw down. I want some kind of accountability. Now, I don't believe revenge is the same thing as justice, but I want some accountability. So I'm asking you, what did you do?
I've never told.
But the person's still living, right?
No comment.
Oh, okay.
No,
No, we better pass some water and some cognac up here. Jesus Christ.